Alright, as I was saying, start to sink screws back into it one at a time. I started back here, of course. Then just drop it in, tighten it all down.
Very simple, guys.
You know, just be sure not to over tighten because, well, you can, and that's a very horrible thing to do.
And actually,
These,
in an aeon, you can actually remove the whole handle.
Yep, see?
You remove this part. That's how my dad does it. It's not how all people should do it, but it is how.
No, actually, that is the proper way to do it because you won't get into it any other way.
Oh, didn't know that.
Well, that's because this is the first one you've seen me do.
I didn't get to see him do his aeon because I was actually gone.
And for those of you that don't know, I'm a divorced father, and this is a way for me and my son to spend more time together.
Just to mod out stuff. And I find it very interesting.
Well, it's about science is what it's all about. That's all it is. Like, for example, when you put glass into a blaster, the best way to do it is to calculate the volume in the plunger tube. That's science. There's a Google app for that, actually, believe it or not. Now, it's a very complex mathematical formula. There's only a few people in the hobby that I know that know how to do that kind of stuff. And myself, because I was taught by two people, Chris Kataya from Kataya Research and Design and Mr. Broomco, Jethro Tull. They taught me the calculations. I'm still not perfect at it, and they still have to double check my math, but yet they were willing to teach me. Think about that. They're willing to teach a perfect stranger and give them free knowledge.
Most people won't do it.
That is correct.
And the only reason why we're using mangun darts is because they have this beautiful slender tip. And it works in every springer that we've tried so far. We've tried it in my dad's caliber. We've tried it in a lot of guns. We're planning to just mod out every gun we have in this house.
Yep, every blaster that we have in this house. We're going to mod them all out. Like, I have
a hyperfire that I'm going to have to help mod out.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of stripes I'm going to do this winter. I've got
a bunch of Chronoses we're going to do this winter.
Yeah, and I'm probably going to sell those Chronoses off on
a site or I don't know how we're going to do it.
Or whatever. I'll probably sell it off the marketplace.
Or just sell it off in the groups that we're in.
Yeah. But that's another thing too. Some people, they would much rather pay to have somebody do their glasses, and I understand that. And
because
the way I learned
are better than others.
The way that I learned, yes, and yes. Okay. What I was doing,
checking the screws,
making sure all the screws were in there. Now, back, put this sucker back together. Now this is the tricky part.
Is when you do this.
Boom. Lock back in.
And we have done a firing test on this video. It was me firing it behind the camera.
Yeah, and we'll shoot this thing again here once I do the modifications. So
I will shoot the man guns
and the shorts.
And the shorts that we have loaded up. Beautiful shorts. And we've actually shot my dad's caliber through these shorts and they still have not blown apart. Let me show you what we were shooting with, and they were actually blowing them apart. The Gen 3 worker darts. they were just going right through him like it was nothing.
Yeah, out of a box of 200, I would probably blow off 150 on the first use. As in, I would find the foam, but I wouldn't find the head of the dart. The darts would just explode on impact. But then again, that's a caliber for you. Most high-powered slingers will do that.
And keep in mind, we're only standing from that little edge to, and the dart's going to travel all the way through, hit up the refrigerator, and then just explode.
Yep. Usually they explode on impact. You know, which
Some
is
of them
fine.
you might get 2 shots out before you explode.
Maximum 3.
Very rarely you'll get past it.
Yep. That's why.
Unless if you get
You
very lucky.
Yep, that's why you go through work with darts like that, which I was more accepted with in the hobby, which is fine, because short darts are actually preferred by most people, including myself.
But now we have these short darts that you can actually buy
At Walmart. Believe it or not, at Walmart, of all places.
at Walmart, where you can buy the
you know-
Aeon and the Nexus Pro that we had somewhere. I think in the kitchen.
Yeah, we got it in the kitchen. It's just kind of sitting there chilling.
And yes, we do fire blasters all the time.
And some people, they need to understand if they're new to the hobby or new to buying blasters at all, that this blaster here, yes, it's available at Walmart. Yes, it's $25, but it shoots twice as hard as a regular Nerf blaster. It's a stiffer prime, and if you're not careful, you could hurt yourself or somebody else. That's why I will tell you right now, always wear eye protection.
Or unless
you're shooting into a pillow or something like that to test fire it, which we have done. But we're shooting so far away, it's not going to really matter.
And actually, our sister actually can't handle a jolt, don't know why. But I've actually gotten shot by my dad's Aeon many of times.
Yep, and I've done it. I freely admit it, and it was funny.
And he's always hit my shirt.
But it's almost, but here's the thing though.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, we get shot at all the time. He shoots at me with a caliber.
And I've actually gotten shot 3 feet away from a caliber. Manguns. Now you're actually going to see. Oh! It's a little lock. So
They're not like manguns.
Maybe.
There we go. Maybe it was a sort of dart. I see what it is.
Oh.
It didn't peep properly.
Okay.
That's the manguns.
And he's going to be cameraman for this little bit. I love those blasters too much. That's how it's done.